Hey, hey everybody, how you doing? I thought I would do a little tutorial, which I've never done before, to just have fun and maybe make something new. I'm going to make something out of normally discarded items, but we'll need a little glue, maybe this called goop, it's good stuff, scissors, a couple of straws, those big red ones are good, double stick tape, single stick tape, pencil maybe, I haven't figured out why, a white trash bag. It's good. You can, well, it doesn't matter. You can, small one, big one. This is a 13-gallon one, I think. It's a kitchen trash bag. And then some flutes, and maybe some aluminum tape, just in case we have an accident, an emergency. So there you go. So as best I know, that's what we need right now. I'm going to make a few mistakes. This is kind of the first draft and first tutorial, and I'm sure it'll be something to learn from. But hopefully when we get done with this thing, we'll have a pretty cool thing, and if enough of us get one made and get together, then I think it's going to be pretty fine. It'll be a beautiful sounding sort of thing we could all participate in. Lots of different applications, so, and we'll go through that as I work through these. So let's go. It's time to do it. Hope we have a lot of fun doing this. First thing I'm going to have to do. Oh well, I guess we have to take the straws out of their packages. You ever take one of these out of the package slowly? This may not work. I don't know. Most of you probably shot these around the room. See that? It's a beautiful thing. If you put wings on them, you can kind of have some guidance, but that didn't work so well. But look what you've got here. Isn't this beautiful? Beautiful red straw. And we've got another one. I can try the same thing on. Oh, well, that'll be another tutorial right there. Of course, my first mistake. Okay, I was going to put that aside. I got distracted. Alright, I've got this, we get these trash bags. Here are these, got these little ties on the top. They're great, I love them for trash, but for what we're doing, I think we just need to cut straight across and get rid of that. These are not great. You can run with these scissors. They're not that good. Alright, so need to have a straight edge. By the time we finish with this, there'll be a whole huge amount of tools I didn't even think about that we needed. Okay, straight edge and an X-Acto knife. If you got an X-Acto knife, utility knife, whatever these things are, they're cheap. Okay, so we got rid of that. And don't throw this away. I mean, who knows what that's going to be. We'll save that. Never throw anything away. Okay. Open up the bag and look at it. You've got a flat fold down here. Take your two flat folds and then bring it back down here to the bottom. And you'll slowly want to use double stick tape. Where was that? Heck, I put it. Oh, here it is. Seems like it says double stick. You ever wonder about Scotch tape? That it's the same person that invented Scotch. Can't tell the difference. All right, let's go. Look at that. I guess that's something you keep till when you want to reorder. Okay, so you take a little, about 6 inches to start with, because this is not going to be easy. You fold back the upper layer and you lay down the double stick tape. And then you keep doing this until you think you've got enough. Do at least half of it. You can even fold it over and do more of it if you want to. But at this point, you can patch. The thing is, you can patch this up. This is going to be, doesn't have to be perfect. In the advanced class, you'll learn how to make one that's absolutely perfect, and out of different materials too. You'll slowly learn how to make these things better and better until it becomes an exquisite thing. I guarantee you, the first time someone ever made what we're after, these were dreadful. This one's gonna be kind of terrible at first, but after I'd say about 5-6 more, it's going to be fantastic. Wait till you see it. You're going to be so happy with yourself once you make this thing. So it's all folded back. Then you bring that forward, bring that top lip forward, and then you press it against the double stick tape, and you essentially have a enclosed space. At least one would hope so. Okay. We've got that. So the next thing we're going to do, leave that right there for now. Don't worry about that part. We'll worry about it later. It's a big bag now, but the next thing we have to do is use these wonderful red straws. I got these. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. One fits right inside the other. How'd that work? I never noticed that before. They're two. Oh my gosh. They're both. No, they're not. Oh, I wish we knew. These are two different kinds of red straws. I just happened on a. Oh my goodness. I wish I knew where that one came from. Now I would have to be on a hunt for. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. You can almost make a trombone. Let's see. You could almost make a trombone out of this. Wow. Okay. I got distracted. Sorry. I didn't know we were still talking. Okay, so we got a brand new roll of Scotch tape here. Some more Scotch tape. This is not double stick. It's when you have, say, give me a double. The other one, well, you know how it works. Okay, I'm gonna run this thing out. Give it about an inch overlap, and then put the tape on it, and then roll it. So now you have this long, extended tube with the big tube at the end. So you've got you've got a tube. Okay, the next thing you do, use this punch. You can use a sharpened pencil. That's probably what I should have used. I just picked this up, so I'm so lazy that most times I find things within just arm's reach, and that's the best thing to do, because that way you don't lose your train of thought by going to hunt for something. So you punch a hole in this plastic bag, and you start with a small hole first. And these bags trash bags are so flexible, you could just make a tiny hole, and then you see that hole there, and you can punch the end of that. All right. Man, that's it. All right, there you go. You got to be able to find the hole, which I'm not really good at. Okay. Here we go. Now we're cooking. All right, so you got the hole there. I would suggest you can glue it with, yeah, sure, why not? They would do it both ways. This goop stuff is, I use this for everything. I think you could probably use it on almost anything and it would work. And you take a little bit, just enough to fill the hole around the straw and the bag. And there's lots of different kinds of glue you can use. I would even think, since this is both PVC glue, and we'll do it later, like plumber's glue, that you've got the purple kind that's kind of cleans it, and then the other side that is the glue. I bet that would work perfectly with this, but I don't want to try it right now because there's too much. We got too many other things to start this all over again. That's on the next improved version. See, we're already starting to improve this thing. We just got into this thing. We're already starting to improve this thing. So tape it on one side, flip it over, tape it on the other side. Now, my guess is this thing is going to really take a while to fill. Gosh, I'll be right with you. I can do it this way, which is going to take a long time. Oh my Lord, this is going to take forever. So I'm going to be right back. I have another method to do it if you've got these tools. The thing is, I've got 3 of everything, mostly because I can't find the other 2. So go back to the store and buy another one. When I get back home, I actually found at least one of the others. So I've got 3 of everything, but I've got something that's going to fill this up pretty quick. And if you've got that, then that's great. I'll just show you later how this all works in the next edition here. So just hold on a minute. We'll be right back with you. Okay, here we go. I can fill this thing up. What you want, just think of this as kind of a bladder, and we want to fill it up. You can do it this way. It'd take you forever. Do you ever fill up one of those like wading pools as a kid and start to pass out? Well, that's how this is going to work. The thing is, best thing to do is get your younger brother or sister to do it, or one of your parents, or if you're a parent, one of your kids. So what you do, I've got this compressor that's handy to me in a filler nozzle. Do all kinds of things with it, but this is one thing we could do here. Let's use that in the end. Look how much easier that is. There we go. My gosh, look at that. Look at this big thing. And look. Uh-oh. We got problems here. Okay, the double stick tape is probably a temporary thing, but we still can use it. Maybe the other thing we do is fold it over. But the thing is, you got to test to see if this bladder will stay full. So, what I'm going to do next is tape. I told you, we had emergency tape here. This stuff is amazing. It just doesn't, well, it's going to give this thing some silvery color, but we will do, this is a product that the air conditioning industry uses, and I use it almost anything I want to fix temporarily. This stuff works great. And so what I'm going to do is catch half of this and then catch the other half. Fold it over. Just so, like I said, this is our first draft, so kind of anything's fair game. We're going to learn from this. We're going to learn some great stuff. Mostly what not to do. And of course, usually the first designs, if you think of any kind of like industrial technology and industrial design, they were so functional that they look kind of clunky. But right now, that's where we are. We're in industrial design phase, and we're just going to slowly work ourselves into form over function. That's okay. Okay, we have a sealed unit here, and the only air that's escaping is out of that nozzle. That's pretty cool. So that's what we want. Okay, so that's our bladder that we want. It's almost as if we don't maybe need that. Well, we'll work on it in a minute, but this is going to be pretty tall. Okay, the next thing you do is use one of these. Like I said, this is a little recorder, a cheap, majorly cheap little recorder. And I don't know how it's going to work at all, if it's going to work at all, but we're going to try this. And if it does work, that's great. Then we have a little further to go. The thing is, if you have a real recorder or a flute somewhere, penny whistle. Oh my gosh, where'd my penny whistle go? Man, that'd be good. Anyway, we can make this do for right now. But this is just for information. Like I said, it's first try. So what you want to do is stick a small hole in there and run it past the first slot, and then it needs taped around. So what we'll do is use like I said, we'll use single tape here to get a good bind around the unit or the flute, whatever you want to choose. I tell you what, I'm going to make a flute at some point. Okay, so what you do now is fill this up. Oh. The thing is, you don't want to pass out before that didn't work. Okay, we're going to have to reset. That's awful. Okay, I remember where a penny whistle is, and I'm going to go get it. This is not going to work. So, trial one. Okay, so we still have some work. Wow, I've been gone a while. Try to figure this thing out. So I skipped ahead a little bit because I have the secret recipe for this whole thing. One is, do not use cheap flutes, because it won't work. These are really good trash bags. It even has a warning about using them with children, so you can't, only adults can play this bagpipe. Oh, by the way, if you didn't realize it by now, it's a bagpipe. So, what I did, this is a penny whistle. Straws. Oh, you can already hear it's cranking up. The sad thing is, I do not know how to play a bagpipe. I have no clue. I bet Stradivarius couldn't even play a violin. He just did what he did and someone played for him. I need some help with the maybe someone knows how to play bagpipe. I have no clue, but it would be good. But I'm gonna just hit a few notes for you to let you understand that this really works. That this is, it just wants to perform. This is 2 straws, adjustable. You get one at Chick-fil-A, I think, and the other one is somewhere else that's red because they're smaller. Apparently Chick-fil-A gives you bigger straws. I don't know why, but there you go. But there's a lot to learn here. It'd be great if I knew a few tunes, but I'm just going to have it make some noise, which is appropriate for a bagpipe. How would you know it's in tune? So here you go. Oh, here you go. There you go. There it is. Well, that's not bad at all, really. Consider I've never played bagpipes before, so there you go. So, what you need is a trash bag, a good recorder, or a penny whistle that you can always remove and still use it, a couple of straws, different sizes, aluminum tape if you have to in emergency, which I proved it maybe needed, scissors, knife, straight edge. There's a lot of possibility. This is just a metaphor for where we are right now. Take what you got, live with what you have, grow where you're playing, and I hope the next version of this will be really fun. So there you go. Love you, bye.